Chief, obviously it was a really deadly, violent, a long weekend here in Toronto. What can you tell us? What answers can you give Torontonians? How can you reassure them they're safe?
Well, because generally they are. I've spoken about this for over and over again. And when we have gunplay, most of the gunplay has street gang overtones to it. If you don't have a high-risk lifestyle, the odds of you being injured by gunplay is extremely low in this city for an urban city. Anyone being shot is a concern of the Toronto Police Service, and we take the active measures necessary to solve these investigations. And rest assured, I've got lots of resources looking into the offenses that occurred over the long weekend.
Are you concerned, though, that an innocent bystander will one day get caught in the crossfire?
I'm not going to live in a world of what ifs. You asked me about the weekend, and I've spoke about it. Most people, as I say, that do get shot, there is tones of the street gang issues. It's a social issue. We have to figure out what we can do to reduce the gunplay that happens in our city, and when there is gunplay, as law enforcement, we'll do what we need to do to enforce it.
Do we know the motives behind these shootings? Are they all gang-related? Were they all gang-related?
According to your observations,
Yeah.
what explains the fact that on Canada Day and on that weekend there's a lot more of violence, gun violence?
Yeah. Usually in the summers, there is more gunplay, and we know that. And we have a lot of resources put in the right places. Sometimes we have to reconfigure our resources, not just the people on the road, but our specialized people as well. This is specific to the gunplay. So we have lots of people that work in specialized units that have an understanding of what the storylines are. I've got a homicide squad that is 70% solved right now. This is not about solving murder cases. This is about preventing murder cases from happening, and also looking at the people that get incarcerated, they come back out. 90% are coming back out again. So if people think that this is a police issue, here, go solve this, we're making those arrests, but that is not the solution. There has to be a holistic approach if we're going to get it right. So the focus should be right across the bandwidth to make sure that it's front end, back end, and of course the enforcement piece that we do, and we do very well across the city. When you look at the hundreds of guns that we are seizing, when you look at the thousands of people that we are apprehending, surely arresting our way out of this is not the solution.
Can you talk about the motives behind the shootings? Do we know if they were all gang-related?
No, they're not all gang-related that I can say, but we're still investigating that. But I can definitely tell you that some were definitely street gang-related.
And targeted?
Yes.
Yeah.
So some Torontonians are worried. They think that this might be another deadly summer. What can you tell them to maybe reassure them?
Well, then, if we could spin this the proper way and really look at the numbers for an urban city, 2.8 million, do the comparative to other urban cities, and you will see that this is the safest urban city in North America. The fact that whenever there is a call, we're there within minutes from the moment we're made aware. So rest assured to public, if you put this out there, that if this does happen, we will be there. If you don't have a high-risk lifestyle, you're less likely to be involved in gunplay. If I talk to you right now and say who here has a gun other than the police, the answer is zero. The people in the street gang subculture, they have guns. We're finding scenes where people are victims and they have firearms on them. So we have to figure out what we need to do from a holistic perspective to get this right so that there are less guns, but more importantly, less people that are motivated to use guns.
It seems to be becoming a trend on long weekends, especially Canada Day. Same thing kind of happened last year. Do you guys take any proactive or preventative measures for these weekends specifically?
Yes, we do.
Can you talk about that?
I don't give the playbook. That would be silly, right?
But do you put more officers out on the streets and that kind of thing?
Do we deploy differently? Yes, we do.